Hi guys, Chris from Highland DIY here with you. Today we're going to be changing the belt on 2010 Polaris Trailblazer. You do have to remove the fender, or not the fender, the footwell running board area to be able to pull off your CV cover here. And you just remove these plastic push rivets all the way around, and then you do have to take out 4 bolts on your floorboard. One in there, one in there. And they are T25 torque bits and 7/16 nuts on the bottom. So I'll get you guys set up here and start taking this apart. Sure. Some come out a little bit easier than others. Just try not to break them. If you do, it's not that big of a deal. You can order packages of them off of Amazon for a couple bucks. You can get a package of them. So if you plan on working on your ATV at all, it's a good idea to find out what, I think they go by millimeters, what millimeter rivets your bodywork takes in your ATV, and then just go ahead and order a bag of them ahead of time. Because chances are you'll either break some or lose some. Alright, we got all those taken out around the edges. Now I gotta take these out. Alright, there's one of them, 3 more to go. This will be the last one here. Got our 4 nuts off the bottom. So that with our push pins. Alright. Here's the running board out of the way now. Now we can access the bolts all the way around. Gotta take all those off. Take off all of them all the way around, and then we'll be able to pull this off, and then our belt is underneath that. Alright, got a socket here. There's 3/8. Take these off for your belt cover. They come out fairly easy because they're just screwed into plastic. So just be careful when you go to put them back together that you don't over tighten them and strip it out. Just keep going all the way around it. Make sure you get them all. Don't miss any. A lot of times there's ones hiding underneath on the bottom here. Like that one down there. There's one underneath there too. It's because it's nice outside. Ah. Most of these aren't even really tight. You could probably take them out without the ratchet. Just hold on to the extension like a screwdriver. Alright, we got all those loosened up, so now I'll just take them out the rest of the way. Alright, I got the rest of the screws taken out, so now we can just pop this off. I suppose we'll have to take off the breather clamps too. Oh, maybe not. There, now we can get to the clamps, loosen those up, and this will slide it off. There you can see the belt inside there. Doesn't actually look that bad, but we'll see how it looks on the other side. There we go. Here's your clutch in there, clutch spring, and here's the belt we're going to change out. It's got a little bit of wear on it, not bad. I know we did end up smoking at one time, had some smoke rolling out, so I figured might as well just buy a new one and throw it on, keep this one as a spare in case we break it when we're out riding or something. And they come off fairly easy. Alright, now to take the belt off, I always just start at the back pulley. Just get the belt up on the edge, roll the pulley a little bit and it should come right off. A little bit of wear, not as bad as I thought it was going to be, just starting to thread out on the edges. Here's a little bit of flattening on the side, there's no corners left. So we'll grab the other belt and throw it on here quick. Alright, here's the new belt, Polaris brand. Here's the part number if you can see it. And we'll just loop it over the front clutch pulley first. Then kind of similar thing, get it started on the top, the pulley. Then just kind of roll the pulley around. There we go. Snapped into place. See the other belt, it's sat almost flush with the top. It's sat down in the pulley. This one sits up on top of it. So I'm guessing a lot of the sides melted off of the other one. That's why I was sitting flush down in there. Alright, we'll get this put back together, and then we'll have to start the break-in period. I think the manufacturer recommends the first 100 miles at half throttle or less with cool down periods. So if you throw on a new belt, don't go out and rip around right away. No wide open full throttle. You'll cook your belt off right away. You have to give the rubber time to warm up and then let it cool down, and it kind of sets the compounds together with the threads in there, so that'll last a lot longer. Alright, I got the cover back into position, and you're going to want to make sure you get this rubber boot on all the way and sealed up tight. Otherwise, if you get water in here, that's going to make your belt wet and cause it to slip a lot. If you get any other type of debris in there, that's just going to wear out your belt faster. If you get any gravel or anything in there. Put that on tight. Now we can start putting the bolts back in. Try to get them all started before you tighten up any of them all the way. so you can make sure you get them all lined up. Just putting them slightly loose until I get them all lined up in here. And we'll go back around and tighten them all up. Alright, we got all that back together now. Now to put the floorboard back on. Get these tightened up here, and we'll start putting back in the plastic rivets to hold the bodywork together. I know a lot of people would take their four-wheeler in to get a belt put on just because they don't want to start taking stuff apart, but hopefully this video will make you realize that it's actually a pretty simple, easy process. You don't really need any specialized tools or anything like that, aside from a torque bit to take these bolts off that hold your floorboard in. You don't really need any other tools. What, 2 sockets, one 7/16 for the bottom here, and then to take off the belt cover. So really you only need 3 or 4 tools to do the job. Easy and simple. Save yourself time from taking it to the dealer, waiting for them to get around to do it. Then you have to worry about transporting your four-wheeler back and forth to the shop. Then of course you get your nice bill. Their labor, whatever they charge you for a couple hours labor. Plus then you get to know your four-wheeler a little better, and you can actually see what's going on inside there. If there's anything broken, you'll notice it then. And if you ever do burn up a belt out on a trail and you have a spare with you, you'll already know how to change it. Save you some time and headaches. Now we can start putting the plastic rivets back in for the body work. Alright, so I think we're all finished up now. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys for the next video.